Hello, and welcome to the 45th or 6th, I'm not sure, installment of ASMR drawing. And today is another kind of quick video with a biro. I haven't used a biro on this channel yet, nor have I used a lined notebook like this. This is actually the notebook I use in my day job, so there's a lot of random notes and scribbles and things just remind me of things day to day in there. And now I'm going to fill one page with scribbles, so hopefully you'll be able to hear it if I turn my microphone up. Oh, it's up pretty high already. And hopefully you won't hear too many dogs barking in the background. As anyone, well, if you've been with the channel, you'll know that my neighbour has a lot of dogs. And I also know that the neighbour themselves are out right now, and that's when the dogs like to bark. And before anyone asks, yes, the RSPCA have been called, but there's not any actual mistreatment going, they're just noisy. Well, they are kind of mistreated, there's a lot of them, there's 20 of them pretty much in a tiny house. But apparently it's not bad enough to warrant the animals being taken off them, so what can we do? What can you do? There's no real thought process going on here, more just the sounds of the biro on the paper. I can hear it coming through the microphone in the background, so hopefully you should be able to pick it up too. This is an increasingly rare video where the sound and the video, the sound and the video are being recorded at the same time. So we've got another natural light video here, but I think I will get my lamp over here in a minute. Actually, no, if I hold my arm like that, then you can still kind of see. Tell you what this drawing reminds me of. If anyone lives in London or the south of the UK, there is a graffiti artist who draws people kind of like this. I don't really like it. It's not my kind of thing, but he's obviously very popular. He gets paid to do stuff now, so if anyone's into faster pen sounds, then this is the video. This is the one. If I do slow one, just little scribbles. It sounds like someone's writing. I haven't done a writing video yet. I think that would be a cool idea. Maybe that will be next. Over in the UK we have the bank holiday this weekend, so hopefully should be time for a new video. As well as this one, a new one on Monday perhaps, the bank holiday. I don't quite know. To be honest, I never really know what bank holidays are for. Sometimes in the UK we just get a random Monday off. There seems to be a lot in May. There's like 3 in May. But there's also one at the end of August, i.e. imminently next week. Assuming this video goes up before Monday. If it doesn't, then August 26th. Monday was the bank holiday. was just on the desk at work, so I guess I took it. I actually have another pen over here. Oh, it's right here. I think it's a bit better. But I don't want to use it because it's blue. So I'll carry on using this actuarial careers, whatever. I assume it's like a recruiting agency or something. I assume if you've got this far, then you are into the kind of noises that are coming up. Do some random lines. Try and be a bit more calm with these. These are quite cool. I'm sure a psychologist or something would be able to tell you a lot about the inner workings of my mind from this drawing. Because I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just doing whatever feels good, really. Like that meme of the peanut butter baby. Have you seen that? Does it feel good? And anyway, Google the peanut butter baby, it's funny if you don't know what I'm talking about. There is a chance I might have to run as someone's at the door, but I don't think there will be. I'm expecting a delivery, but I also reckon it's going to come on Monday. No, not on Monday, that's bank holiday, on Tuesday. I don't know what this is. Makes me think of the Technical Ecstasy album by Sabbath. Just because of the kind of 80s. I don't know, I kind of associate this aesthetic with the 80s. Or at least the late 70s, that kind of new age, I don't know, digital aesthetic that the 80s seemed to have. Might be chatting rubbish here, but it makes sense in my head. Oh, that's a cool sound, hopefully that's being picked up. It's like a hypnosis sound. You are now getting sleepy. Maybe a little bit too harsh for hypnosis. This does kind of make me think of that, what's the word, clairvoyant? Someone who speaks with the dead, I don't know, mystical. That guy who, like, does it for celebrities, he's like a young guy. I've only watched one of his videos. I don't know, I'm not into that kind of thing at all, but I watch one of his videos and then he draws all over the page and it's like, with a biro and there's all these like checkers. I can't remember his name. I don't really think I believe in any of that stuff. They got a psychologist to like measure his brain patterns, and they said that when he was doing it, it was like he was falling asleep and waking up very rapidly, like over and over again continuously. So yeah, he's like accessing, I don't know, this kind of somnambulant whole area of his brain. I don't know what he was doing really. Like I say, not really my because Steve-O was on it, and I really like Steve-O. You know what? I'd probably say Steve-O is one of my heroes. I think. Not that I want to do everything that he does, because he does some crazy stuff, but just in terms of like, he's a good guy. I think there's no. Obviously, he kind of destroyed himself for a long time, but as far as I'm aware, he hasn't done that. Sorry, my chair just creaked really loudly. He hasn't done the same to anybody, other people, as far as I'm aware. It just seems like a pretty stand-up guy. It feels like I'm just scribbling the nonsense of a psychopath or a deranged mind now. If I go a bit non-verbal, it's just because I'm letting the scribbles take over. I'm also kind of enjoying the quiet because later on tonight some friends are coming over and we're going to play some music, so it's going to be really loud. As in, you know, play instruments and play the music, and it's going to be loud, so maybe just enjoying the quiet a little bit. The relaxation of making the video. I'm probably more relaxed than you at the minute. I mean, hopefully not, but I've had almost like 1,000 new subscribers as well over the last 2 weeks, so thank you for any newbies that are around. Appreciate you. It's good to have you here, and yeah, I'm keeping more of a strict schedule with videos, you know, at least one a week really, ideally 2 a week. That's about what I can manage around work and stuff at the minute, so yeah, it seems to be, it's a lot of fun, and I'm glad that, you know, it's reaching a little bit of a wider audience lately. What's that? It's just a smoke of some kind. It's good to do this kind of thing, because usually I'm so, like, trying to be so precise and detailed with my drawings, especially like with the big commission, if you've been keeping up to date with that. That was my last video and probably be my next one, but it's good to just kind of do something completely different, and like, I don't really have to think about it. That's why I want to do some painting, maybe this weekend, maybe on Monday. My plan is to have a video about painting, my first one in 6 years perhaps, not including painting the walls of my house. I do not count that. Just gonna have a drink of water. Sorry about my very squeaky chair. Also gonna be a bit of a lame-o and just check my phone quickly. Check that the parcel hasn't been delivered. Okay, we're good. I'm not going to tell you what the parcel is, that's a secret. It's not that it's relevant to anyone watching these videos or anywhere else in the world but me, but it's a secret. side to the other. It's all quite different, really. Quite like that. Don't know what artistic movement this would be, I should know. Probably done some kind of studying of it in school. Don't know, not expressionism. Dardism, maybe. Quite like the Dardaists. I don't know if it quite looks like that. They kind of do this, but I like George Grosz with his, I think in my video about looking in my school art book, I heard a whole thing about him. It's very like, he's like attacking the page with these cartoons. They're very feeling in them. Oh, that was a pretty gross noise. I drew along the line of the top way he'd cut the page out. I don't know. Just lots of lines. Anyone who's on the channel because they like my more detailed drawings might not be such a fan of this video if you're here to kind of look at the drawings, especially if you're not really into the abstract stuff and you just like the detailed stuff. This is maybe a bit jarring for you. I feel like this is the kind of work that like famous artists do when they have like a weird phase. And they just kind of go off the deep end. Try and make it so you can see what's going on. I'm glad the dogs have stopped. They seem to be very relaxed right now, or asleep. All of them at the same time. Come to think of it, I'm not quite sure what my cat is. She might be over there playing with them. Probably not though. Let me know if you're able to fall asleep to this. I feel a lot of my videos, this might be one of the most jarring to fall asleep to because it's kind of quite aggressive pen sounds and then intermittent whispering. It might not be the best. Unless, like I say, this specifically is your thing. In which case, you're welcome, I suppose. I don't want to go too mad on this bit. I quite like how sporadic this side feels versus the other side. Like how dense this bit is, and then how not dense this bit is. Something like tartan, almost. Was the original one, wasn't it? That was where I started, I think. About 20 odd minutes ago. I shall call this one I'm about to go and make lots of loud music. That's the name of this piece of art. That is as yet unfinished, but not long to go now. I can feel the end drawing near. Possibly unfortunately for you. I know people do like the longer videos, but sometimes I just got a little quick video in me and I just gotta get it out. Just wanna record the sound and the video all in one. I reckon. Actually, no, hang on, I'm holding it up. Just to balance it out. I reckon that might be done. I've got to be honest, I'm now sufficiently relaxed. That has really done the trick. I hope you will too. I look out maybe on Monday or Tuesday for another video. If the universe allows, I will create one. I think it'll be a much longer one, and I think it's going to be about painting. And I will do a writing one. I've got half an idea to kind of write a story with the camera right there, just right up against the words, you know. I think that'll be quite good. But until then, have a wonderful evening, wonderful morning, afternoon, wherever you are. And happy drawing. I shall see you soon.